Mr. President, thank you for allowing me to interview you. First, I'd like to ask you if you've seen the video that they call the best music video ever made.
I have.
I figured you had. Almost everyone has. But in case some of these people watching haven't, we'll play a little clip of it here.
Remember long walks, sandy beaches, moonlit swings together. We were like a merry-go-round, going around in circles. You said we'll always be together, but you weren't telling the truth. You were telling lies.
Sorry, Mr. President. I've yet to be able to watch that video without puking in my mouth a little bit. I don't know how you can handle it. That must be why you're president. What did you think of that clip we just played?
We've got a lot of work to do.
I heard you have a plan in place to take this video and make it better. What are the sort of challenges that you're facing with taking on this large task?
I will say that the challenges that we're confronting are enormous, and they're multiple. And so there are times during the course of a given day where you think, where do I start?
You see how sick I get when I watch that video? How do you suggest other people attempt to get through it mentally when they decide to watch it?
I think that part of the way to think about it is things could be worse.
Her boyfriend in that video wears some really tight pants. Do you have anybody assigned to make sure that doesn't happen, or to address that problem? Suggest how, try to make him not wear those tight pants?
We've assigned somebody on my transition team who interacts with them on a daily basis. And we are getting the information that's required, and we're making suggestions in some circumstances about how we think they might approach some of these problems.
Do you really honestly think that he can go a day without wearing those tight pants?
Well, we'll find out.
How do you think the American economy in the last couple of years compares to this video that we're watching?
I would say that this is as bad as we've seen since then.
Who do you think is to blame for this? Is it her for making these videos? Is it the producer of the videos? Or is it us as the American public for watching the videos over and over?
I think there's a lot of blame to spread around, but hopefully everybody's learned their lesson.
Back to her boyfriend's tight pants. I can't get that out of my mind. What are you going to do to make sure that he doesn't wear those pants again? Like, really make sure that he doesn't wear those again.
I will call in the Joint Chiefs of Staff, my national security apparatus, and we will start executing a plan.
I recently read in the New York Times that the CIA is using her videos as interrogation methods on terrorists. Apparently, they put this video on in a room and make terrorists watch them, and the terrorists willingly give up their secrets just to make the video stop. What do you feel about this?
I've said repeatedly that America doesn't torture, and I'm going to make sure that we don't torture. Those are part and parcel of an effort to regain America's moral stature in the world.
Thank you for your time, Mr. President. In closing, what would you like to see in her next videos in order to make the next video better than this last one?
Well, I think that I've got a pretty good idea of what I'd like to see, but it takes some time to work those things through.